Welcome back to the Yaa Balla podcast. You don't know I'm your host, Naldo and today I'm joined by my brother. Well, not really my brother, but my brother, Brian. We have some general.
Blessings there, man.
Alright, guys. So, when I done see the title and thing, when I know what's on the agenda today. But before I continue, I must apologize. I must apologize for the lengthy delay and the inconsistencies. I'll take full accountability for that. It's totally my fault. We have recorded several podcasts before, Brian included, with Chris and Faba, and them not come out. Because you don't know what our form of content is very time sensitive. So for example, if we react to some match play over the weekend, and you don't get that by Tuesday the latest. That's nobody know.
No, but them know you're busy still. You know, say you're up on two major screens in a Jamaica. So.
Big up this show and big up CVM. If you know, you know. Well, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. On weekends, every weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, you can catch me on this show on Flow TV and Hype TV, and on Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday, the episode is aired on YouTube. And for CVM, I do CVM every day, obviously, but I... but I present sports on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. But during the week, you still see me on screen doing the social media segment. So yeah, a bag of work. Plus more work with my no, I'm not telling you so much, man. Taxman goodly, I listen, brother. But anyway, we're very busy.
Yeah, man.
Nonetheless, we have a vision, we have a goal, and we just have to do what we have to do. Me especially, I have to make the sacrifice. So we're recording this tonight, Monday night, and the aim is for you to get it tomorrow, Tuesday. Please. You see, if you're not watching now, comment in the comment section and say, big me up. If you not watch it on time, say, yo, Ronaldo, good job. We're proud of you.
If you deliver, make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe and tell your people. You see me I say, but yes, consistency from here on out. All right, Brian. So, we are going to kick off this episode. We have some topics right now. And two big topics coming out of the news day. But we're going to start things off with Manchester United and Erik Ten Hag. Yeah. Manchester United officially fired, or as the British people would say, sacked Erik Ten Hag on Monday morning. And it follows a 2-1 defeat to West Ham on Sunday. Yeah. A recent defeat in many. What are your immediate reactions, Brian?
It's a sad day in football. I was very, heartbroken when I saw the news. Because, as a Chelsea fan, you like to see your rivals in distress. And with Ten Hag at the wheel, I was positive that Manchester United wasn't going to go anywhere. So, and I think everybody knew that. And I think even the hierarchy of the club knew that. They wanted to get rid of him from before the summer. But obviously, everybody saw it coming and it's of no surprise. So,
I share similar sentiments. I never want him to go, especially I want him all out for at least one more week.
Chelsea exactly, right before the match.
Chelsea play United this Sunday at Old Trafford. So I'm saying it right now, Chelsea are going to lose.
Yeah, it's booked.
Man U are going to beat Chelsea this Sunday. Just because Ten Hag gone, and they're going to get that new manager bounce.
It always happens, man.
It was justified. Like, there's no arguing the decision.
Yeah, but my thing now is why do it now? I mean, we're still relatively close to the start of the season. You could have done this.
8 games in?
Yeah.
30 to go?
Yeah, you could have done this before when Thomas Tuchel, for example, was still. Although, United and Tuchel had discussions before and for whatever reason, those broke down. So now he's England manager. But now they look like they're getting
But I never said before Amorim, I was saying the same thing. I said, why no? Just like maybe a couple months ago, Tuchel was available. Yeah. Pochettino was available.
Yeah.
Right now, exactly. The market kind of flimsy.
Yeah.
Ruben
Amorim,
Is Ruben Amorim. Mirror them link with Thomas Frank from Brentford.
Yeah, you have McKenna from Ipswich.
McKenna from Ipswich. And then Ruud van Nistelrooy, who they appointed as the interim manager. Not really. There's not really much to choose from.
I mean, and Amorim is basically the same profile as Ten Hag. In fact, if you were to look at Ten Hag at Ajax and Amorim at Sporting, you said Ten Hag is miles clear of Amorim. Remember, Ten Hag is a man where carry Ajax down at the Bernabeu and thumpy Madrid face, you know, and outplay the then holders of the Champions League completely, and then they do the same thing to Juventus. It was an amazing team. So at that time, Ten Hag was seen as this bright, new, young coach in football, and it's the same thing with Amorim. So maybe many are saying they should have waited and probably gone for somebody more experienced, or maybe try with a younger project like Chelsea is doing with Maresca with like McKenna at Ipswich.
Yeah.
Because McKenna is also from United background, so he's more familiar with the club. But I mean, I don't think any coach is going to save United. They have a lot more issues.
All right, well, for those who are unfamiliar with Ruben Amorim, he's 39 years old, a former footballer, a midfielder, Portuguese.
But not look like Bruno.
Yeah, for real. Him kind of look like Bruno Big Brother, for real. He previously played his playing career.
Yeah.
He played for Belenenses, Benfica, Braga, and Al-Warak. Represented Portugal as well internationally. His coaching CV includes Casa Pia, Braga B, Braga senior team, and Sporting, which he's currently the manager of.
Yeah.
And he won Sporting their first league title in 19 years, back in the 2020-2021 season. Should we speculate? If he gets the job, do you think he has what it takes to turn around Wagwan and Manu right now with those crop of players?
I mean, yes and no. As I said, like I feel like the problem is a little bit deeper than just the coaching at Manchester United. They have a lot. Although they've recently made changes, Ineos recently took over, and they're the ones that are really managing the day-to-day running of the club. So I guess they start from there to fix the hierarchy, and now they need to fix the coaching. So he's a coach that has an identity and play 3-4-3. So more than likely we're going to see United going to a back three, and you know the wing backs, that kind of formation, more attacking him, like possession style football. Yeah. So United dominating football, we might get back to that. Nowadays you don't really know what United is gonna
like kick and run, brother.
Exactly, it's just a kick and run till like, it's literally no tactics.
Run up
nothing.
and down football and
so
play.
He will at least bring some identity to the club, and I feel like his style of play could really do well in the Premier League, but I'm just not sure if United have the players now to really make that impact.
Well, United currently sit 14th, and I said that correctly. 14th, 14th in the Premier League. And me really vex. Well, no, me really vex because, you know, Ten Hag was just digging a deeper hole. Yeah. So right now, probably them get a new manager and them come on a little resurgence. I'm hoping they don't, as a Chelsea fan as well.
Especially if they beat Chelsea.
I just want these guys to continue sinking. I love it. I love it.
No, but you know, but football kind of need Man U for get back.
No, football need.
You see, Barca is back, you know.
No, I wouldn't say Barca is back.
We'll get to there. But yeah.
I wouldn't say Barca is back. Barca won the league 2 seasons ago under Xavi.
Yeah, but
and then last year them shit up the place.
But who's the best team in the
world? We'll get there.
Right.
Well, we could just finish out, because we'll get to Ballon D'Or and them things there further. But we could just finish out with the Premier League. Another big match on Sunday was Arsenal versus Liverpool. An injury-riddled Arsenal, missing club captain Martin Odegaard, Ricardo Calafiori, William Saliba was missing through suspension. Saka luckily did play him come back from thumb injury, and Urian Timber. Saka scored as well. 2-2 against Liverpool. Saka scored. Then Virgil van Dijk. Saka scored a good goal by the way. Virgil van Dijk.
Need to retire after that.
Virgil van Dijk equalized with a header. Mikel Merino scored from a free kick. Well,
header as well.
Yeah, headed in Declan Rice's free kick. And then the man who are on the Premier League for the past few years.
He always scores against Arsenal.
I think 11 goals that now him have against Arsenal, if memory serves right. He equalized and rescued the point for Liverpool. Brian.
Yeah.
Is Arne Slot impressing you? Are you shocked?
Yes and yes. he is impressive, and I am shocked because usually you don't really see a new manager come in the Premier League and start so strongly. I think before the weekend they only conceded 2 goals, and if my memory serves, they've lost once because they lost to Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, yeah.
Yeah, so and they really
Almost
shouldn't,
lose.
yeah, they really shouldn't have lost that much, to be honest. But it's been really impressive, especially Liverpool haven't really been Liverpool for the past couple of seasons. I mean, Klopp's last 2 seasons was more about transitioning out himself because he knew he was leaving. But yeah, I feel like Liverpool, they didn't lose. It's a game I think they would have lost last season. Arsenal, for different periods of the match, were very impressive, were very dominating. But they didn't lose, and I feel like defensively, Liverpool looked more structured than they did previously. It's very hard for you to control the game against them, and very hard for you to take the ball off them. So, yeah, they've been impressive.
Yeah, Liverpool right now under slot, very disciplined.
Yeah, man.
Very disciplined team, hard to score upon.
Yeah.
As you said them get 2 goals scored.
Two before the match.
Yeah,
So
2 before
4
the
in
match.
total,
So actually a 5.
A 5 in total?
Yes,
Okay.
Chelsea score against them. Forest beat them 1-0 and 2. I don't know where the next goal come from because them get 2 against Arsenal. But the stats say 5 goals against.
Okay.
But Arsenal really needed this win because now they are 5 points off Manchester City at the top. And to be fair to them, still them draw against City, them draw against Liverpool. So it's just the matches where them supposed to win them now. Win like Bournemouth the other day.
Exactly. I mean, and if you have ambitions to win the Premier League, you can't be losing those
Can't
matches.
be losing those matches.
But I don't really think Arsenal has what it takes to fight for the Premier League title or to go as close as they
Same.
do. I feel like they are a weaker team than they are last season.
No squad depth.
Yeah. You see it. Yes. Before you said it was an injury-riddled team. I think that's a slight exaggeration because it's maybe an injury to specific players, namely Odegaard, Calafiori, and Gabriel now.
Gabriel,
and all right, so and then Timber went down in the match. So I don't really know.
Just come back.
And just come back. So it's like key players in key areas, and Mikel Arteta, with him arrogant self, never invested in the squad. Say the club.
But then bring in Sterling.
And
Anyway, so the man sleep on the bench, you know.
you see a picture of a girl with a big belly. But
No,
the
man,
man,
see. They say, man, your Balla drop off.
the man,
I hear Balla still.
man, a disappointment. But anyways,
I hear Balla still.
and he loaned out Vieira, and he sold someone else, Emil Smith Rowe,
And him loan out Reece Nelson too.
and him loaned out Reece Nelson.
Yeah, for what?
You get me? So they have no squad depth to even compete
No,
with
I
Liverpool, City.
beer youth academy man, them have to put out
and
nowadays.
so yeah, I feel like Arteta has gotten a bit too arrogant recently, and he's paying the consequences for that.
Fortunately for us. Speaking of us, it's now time for the biggest team, the best team in London. Maybe not now, not currently, because Arsenal feel like them finished second in the past 2 years. No trophies, but they finished second. So hey, here's second place, my boss. Anyway, biggest team in London, Chelsea Football Club. We defeated, and I only say we when it comes on to Chelsea as a journalist. I only say we when it comes on to Chelsea Football Club. We defeated Newcastle United 2-1 on Sunday as well. Once again, Cole Palmer, the general, like
Man of the match.
the next Hazard, like
Yeah, he reminds
probably
me.
can even surpass Hazard at this point with that starter with him there on.
I haven't been this excited about a Chelsea player since Lampard, to be honest. Hazard did exciting, but to see a player, especially from midfield, and sometimes I see him play so deep and he can control the game at his own pace and do basically anything he wants on the pitch. As a Chelsea fan, you can only be excited watching Cole Palmer, to be honest.
Defending Premier, well not defending, not defend, but reigning rather, Premier League Young Player of the Year. He won Player of the Month for September. Enzo won Manager of the Month for September. And I'm not gonna lie, right now the side look decent. Like we have won how much?
We've lost twice.
Twice,
Yeah.
Liverpool and Man City.
Yeah.
Drawn against Palace and won the others. So that's 5 wins.
Yeah, 5 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses.
Think so, yeah. Oh, the stats there in front of me, brother. Why am I there, I guess? So, yeah, we've won 5, drawn twice, lost twice.
Oh, lost.
Scored 19 goals, which is second behind City. City have 20, we have 19. But, before we reach on the defense, you're a boy now. Give him look a props. Nicholas Jackson, not my favorite.
You give him props
No,
too,
no,
because
I'm
you
not
have
giving no
allowed
props,
him.
brother. He's not my favorite cup of tea. The whole world know that. Him is a hurted. I'm a stand by that. His decision making irritates me as somebody who have to watch the match. And I like another team who I have to watch the match. I have to watch my team. I'm watching this guy every game and just give me a headache for some foolishness for him to do. However, to his credit, he does showcase moments of brilliance and display same of some form of IQ. You get me? But some form of IQ. But he's still bro. No, he's not.
You're not.
But he's
you're
not.
Watching one ball game, bro.
I do.
No.
I do.
No.
Oh, so him getting stupid yellow cards.
No, that
shows
different.
that he has
that,
IQ.
No,
It's not different. IQ is IQ.
No, that's different from temperament.
Bro, last week against Liverpool, the yellow card of the man gets.
Yeah,
why are you in the box? So that's IQ, Brian?
Football IQ is different from basic IQ.
No, that's football IQ. You know that you're going to
for example, look at Cole Palmer. People say Cole Palmer is not the smartest person.
Bro, I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing football IQ. Why are you going into the box interfering with the penalty spot?
That's dumb.
When you're the only one in the box. It's not like the box crowded in Brian. Why are you going into the box and getting that stupid yellow card? And you know that Chelsea have the most yellow cards this season. I think we're going almost 20 already.
Not worse than Arsenal.
No, Chelsea has the most yellow cards.
But even so, like when you're looking at his intelligence on the pitch, yes, he's young. You have to remember saying, but no say him look old, you know.
Man, I'm almost 23, brother. That's not young.
He's younger than the two of you know. You have to understand.
But just turned 24. But just turned 24.
No, but you have to take that into account, bro. But when you talk about intelligence on the field, look at the way the man uses the space around him. Look at the way the man is aware of the defender behind him. And the way he loses every single time Jackson comes on 1v1 with his back turned to goal, he wins.
No, not every single time.
Brian,
what are you going to do? You know there's something called
the proof. Right? Exactly, the proof is there.
Every time?
And every single person goes to the site on Twitter. Like if you look at
on Twitter, I mean, true.
As in, but that was a discussion on Twitter after the match. So it was about his intelligence and the way in which he utilized the space and linked up the play with the attackers around him. And you realize he's not even making as much stupid dribbles as he did last season.
Credit to him.
His game is more refined. He's scoring more goals. He's assisting more based on this time last year. The man I improved, bro. I hate for no reason.
I'm not hating. I'm being a realist.
Just because the man is not like a Cavani or a Drogba, you know, those elite strikers that we're used to, which I think we still need. But I mean, give credit where credit is due. Jackson is more than doing a good job. He's an excellent key to the way.
Bro, I feel like dropped the standards on my club still.
Key to the
excellent. I don't know about excellent. The only excellent player on the side is Cole Palmer. He's the only excellent player.
You realize Jackson and Palmer have the most goals and assists for the past season and a half. For the past year, both of them combined.
As in combination in the Premier League.
They're the best partnership in the Premier League.
We still want a starting striker.
Yeah, no, we can. The way I think when I said to you the other day after the match, I have 6 goals in 8 appearances.
Yeah, I'm also 3 assists. So what you're saying is give him time.
What more you want? The man is doing it. He's a victim of how he looks. Like him don't look like the footballer where everybody would look up to, like the handsome whatever.
No, I look up to no handsome.
No, the handsome footballer with the
Wayne Rooney never handsome.
No, but Wayne Rooney is different. Wayne Rooney is somebody I can respect. But like, for example, people like Mbombo from Brentford. Nobody know talk about him.
Mbombo.
You know much. Mbombo, yeah. The man, you know what's goal the man have another Premier League this season?
How much?
I think it's 7 or 8. He's one of the leading goals.
Yeah, he has 8
goals. One of the leading goal scorers in the Premier League. Nobody not talk about him because the man bad. The man not have no ear.
No, it's because he play for Brentford.
Come on, bro. Ivan Toney was talked more about Mbombo.
Alright, Summer Boss. Next. The defense. Chelsea can't keep a clean sheet. Like, It is inevitable for the other team to score. And one of the biggest reasons, in my opinion, for that is Sanchez. Sanchez must go. We have 9 goalkeepers, for Christ's sake. If we have 9 goalkeepers, them signed Philip Jorgensen from Villarreal for 30 million over the summer.
Yeah.
And them now give the man a chance. The man play Conference League alone, brother. Bro, yes, Sanchez is a good shot stopper. Team, but that's it. The man, we're trying to be a team that plays out from the back.
Yeah.
This guy cannot play out from the back.
Alright, you see that thing that if you blame Sanchez, if you blame Enzo.
Why?
Because I was watching his press conference after the game, and one of the journalists asked him about it, and he said that he has absolutely no problem with Sanchez because that is what he tells Sanchez to do. Remember, so we played against Newcastle, and it was a tactical decision because normally we play out from the back. So Sanchez mostly makes mistakes in his distribution. So he might find the players in a midfield. Or he might find the forward.
And just
now go to the
ball.
defenders. Usually most teams they play no from back, you go to the defender, you build your way up. Enzo has instructed him to do this for whatever reason. Because Enzo tell him to do that. Obviously Enzo knows that he's not the best at it, but Enzo
I would hope so.
Yeah, obviously, everybody can see that. So I don't know if it's because I think it was a tactical decision to complement what Newcastle was doing at the time. But as I say, Sanchez is not a goalkeeper that we can consider for the number 1.
Thank you very much.
Especially if you used to check qualities like
he must go.
Yeah,
long story short. Next thing, Lavia come back from injury. I'm impressed.
Excellent.
I am absolutely impressed. The man look like a breath of fresh air in the midfield.
Trust me, bro.
Him and Caicedo, you don't know Caicedo a cruncher from mine. Lavia is literally he's literally a cruncher as well, but better on the ball.
I feel like them complement each other really well, and unfortunately, such man of a whole bench, Enzo Fernandez.
The other Enzo, so this spells danger for Enzo.
Yeah, and I think it's mostly to do with Cole Palmer as well, because Cole has to play in the number 10. And you can't play Enzo with Caicedo, or you can't play Enzo with Lavia, because Enzo is a cone. Like, Enzo is...
no pace.
Like,
can't recover.
No pace. I have Enzo, Cole, and Caicedo. You have 2 cones, because Cole can't tackle either. So, you need the Lavia and you need the Caicedo partnership. And
you stick with Enzo,
you
stick with Caicedo, Lavia partnership.
Yeah, bro. Like, Lavia is... I never knew he was this amazing.
You know what I mean?
I saw glimpses of it earlier in the season. I remember him in the injury last season.
So, we just wish him a healthy season and long may it continue. Because God knows the engine room... in about the last few seasons, brother, Jorginho and Kovacic and them mighty God.
How far we come from?
Lastly on Chelsea. You think it's time for Noni to hit the bench in favour of Neto?
Long time. I'm a massive fan of Noni, but since the Wolves game he hasn't really produced. He scored 1 goal after
Nottingham Forest, the equaliser against Forest.
He hasn't really done much. He's threatened defenders, and that's about it. He hasn't created many chances. He looked very uninterested at times. So, and every time Neto touch the field, him assists and scored. Every time he looked.
You love say every time Brian I can prove that is not every time. Jesus Christ,
hold on. Every single time Neto gets the ball, he looks threatening.
But you say every time him assists. It's not every time, Brian.
Not every time he assists, but every time he looks threatening. Every single time he gets the ball.
Make sure I say you defend me in my own.
But yeah, man, him always look threatening.
Yeah, and him get an assist again yesterday.
The
waiting on the goal, Jackson goal. Yeah, man. Noni, I'm a boy. I like him because he exudes such confidence. Like, yo, I'm that guy. I mean, in performance, I show that. But I like the personality in the team. For example, a complete contrast would be with Sancho. Sancho quiet, Sancho laid back. Sancho creates. Sancho would have tried assist you. He could have one-on-one with the keeper. He might shift the keeper and wait till you come and sweat it cross. While Noni go kick that a million times, he might try to score. You get me? So I think that maybe they need for par more, and Noni takes some of Sancho traits and personalities and vice versa.
Yeah, man. He need for
They need for balance one another.
Yeah, man.
And a whole heap of time, I don't like his decision making. He's very direct. You know, he's going to cut in on that left foot and he's going to shoot. I wish sometimes he would look for the pass. While for Sancho, I wish Sancho would have shoot.
Yeah.
So
I think that comes down to coaches, and I hope Enzo will kind of carry that as a season.
Speaking of Enzo, we must give him credit. Like,
yeah, of course.
I'm not completely sold, but
you're not.
No, I'm completely.
Why?
Completely means 100%.
What more you need?
It's 8 games in.
No, well, I mean, okay.
Pochettino started very poorly last year, and then the last half of the season he turned things around.
Pochettino, you didn't see a
No, man, what I'm saying is I'm speaking to the point that it's only 8 games in. So I can't completely sold
so when you say you're not sold, what sold on what exactly?
More while substitutions. I don't like the timing of certain substitutions. I don't like...
No, sold on him as a manager and his ability to lead the team. That's what you mean?
Just overall, the complete
manager.
package, yeah, the man himself, the head coach himself. I'm not fond of all his decision making. For example, a 2-match straight now, João Felix don't play in the Premier League. He didn't play against Liverpool and he didn't play on Sunday. Yeah. I'm not particularly in favor of that. João Felix is probably next to Cole Palmer our second best creative player. You get what I'm saying? We don't have enough time. We're going to need a Chelsea episode, but I am not completely sold. I am warming up to him.
I get you.
And I will probably get there if we set out before the season starts. My expectations coming into the season were 5th in the Premier League and the Conference League Championship. So if him deliver them at the end of the season, we'll revisit that. But for right now, he might do what he's supposed to do, because it's not like him have a shitty squad. He has a decent squad. So him just need to continue to keep up the good job.
I kind of think what he do right now is a little bit short of a miracle, but I guess we're talking
miracle?
about that. Yeah, bro.
How is it a miracle?
Chelsea has been absolute trash for the past 2 seasons.
Okay,
no sense of direction.
It's not a miracle, Brian.
No, but hold on, this man coming from day one and immediately you saw his play style.
Brian, but that's not a miracle.
No, but 3 managers before him couldn't do that.
But that's a manager thing. It's not the man come and inherit.
That's what I'm saying.
He inherited good players.
No, he inherited good players, but he didn't inherit a team.
And that's your job your job as the head chef is to take these ingredients and make a make a meal.
But the 3 head chefs them before him couldn't do nothing. That's what I'm trying to say.
So that's brother, I'm not credit you for doing your job, brother. I'm not gonna say, yo, chef, good job, the food tastes good. No. Job is to make the food taste good.
To say it's just his job, I feel like you kind of underplay the fact that this Chelsea team was absolute trash.
It wasn't absolute trash. It was trash.
We are coming from our worst ever season, numerically.
Finished 6th last year.
No, as in, I'm talking about the past 2
No, we are talking about last, 2-3 years, but you have to base it on last season. You can't base it on 2-3. Remember the man them assigned a million man in a bro.
No, what I'm saying is the managers before him. So I'm talking about Potter, I'm talking about Pochettino.
Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about.
So after Lampard, I think there's an next manager.
No, bro. Potter.
No, Potter, Pochettino, who else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
But during that period, we didn't look like... Exactly. So after Tuchel, right? During that period, so there's only 2 managers basically.
Well, Bruno
never looked like a
one
team.
game still.
I'm saying, look at Manchester United, bro. The fact that they are still struggling to find a manager that can give them this identity. A manager that can break them back into the top 4. Me, I listen to Manchester United on news and them talk about can they make the top 4. That's not Manchester United.
They're supposed to win the league.
They're supposed to win the league, and that's them.
And that is my point. Chelsea
But
is supposed to say, we have a manager and we play 8 games and we're back.
No, because the way in which the past 2 or 3 seasons we were we were so bad. Bro, like in my opinion, as I say, we're bringing better players. And finishing 6th last year, there's no way you're supposed to regress unless you're in Manchester United. You cannot regress, bro. You got better players. You have another season building chemistry. Cole Palmer just come off of the season in life. You can, in my opinion, you can only progress. If you regress, fair enough to him. He not have much experience. He's coming from the championship.
but he might do what he's supposed to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
I agree.
If he was doing worse, I would be.
You'd be upset.
Yes.
Exactly. So I'm saying he's doing what he's supposed to do, but don't underplay the fact that he's actually doing a really good job in given the circumstances surrounding his appointment. The fact that he's a championship coach.
All right, let me ask
first
you this.
major season.
What's the biggest victory Maresca gets so far?
Championship.
No, what's the biggest victory we get all season for Chelsea?
The biggest victory.
The big team don't play or lose, you know.
Yeah.
Manchester. So he won the game. He's winning the games he's supposed to win. Hence, he's doing the job that he's supposed to do. Yes, we'll look good against.
But it's deeper than just winning, though. And that me really I talk about. I talk about the way in which we play football.
Brian, okay, fine.
We've never had this play
Brian,
style
3 points.
In a while.
3 points.
Wait.
3 points.
No,
Vincent Kompany was playing trying to play good football at Burnley last year. No. He got relegated. Playing good football is not it, Brian. I want 3 points.
No, me and you disagree upon that. That's a philosophy. Yeah.
3 points, Brian.
No, we need to play
wins trophies.
We have to play sexy football. We have to play like tiki-taka football.
But the
football must be structured in a way in which we're dominating teams. We were not dominating teams in previous seasons. We were not consistently dominating football games, and now we are. So I feel like that is a massive improvement, and that takes a lot of coaching, especially when you get a bag of players from all over the world, from all over. It's like I say, all right, go on. The owners I say, go and go do something. You get me? I say, and him not have that much experience as a coach. And I'm worried the way I talk about.
Brian, we're gonna pick up that debate here next time. I could know what you think in the comments. Is Brian giving Maresca too much credit, or am I undermining his success? We're gonna run through, because time is of the essence. We're gonna run through the other results. The Prem over the weekend. Nottingham Forest beat Leicester City 3-1. Manchester City beat Southampton 1-0. Erling Haaland back in goal scoring form. Brentford beat Ipswich 4-3. Brighton and Wolves draw 2-2. Villa and Bournemouth draw 1-1. Everton and Fulham draw 1-1. Tottenham Hotspur, as per usual, doing what Tottenham Hotspur does best. Messing up, effing up. They gave Crystal Palace their first victory of the season. Yeah, man, I hate that. So that's the Premier League for the weekend. Moving along. This evening now.
Yeah.
The winner of the Ballon d'Or 2024 was announced. The top 3 was third, Jude Bellingham, second, Vinicius Junior, and in first place, Rodri. Rodri with the robbery from Man City. Brian, what says you, my boss?
I mean,
was it justified? Rodri deserve it?
As a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, this is not nothing new. You know, we've come to accept these things from this particular institution, and we realize that it's mostly about PR and what sells in the media. So it's of no surprise that Rodri won the Ballon d'Or today.
And after the Ballon d'Or, Vinicius come out and basically say, "Oh, foolishness go on." And if you need to do it 10 times, I'm going to do it 10 times and show them. And they must say, yo, they're not ready. Yeah. So like, you might come with a vengeance.
Yeah, but what if you really look into it still, it's not really a robbery. And I wouldn't really say, it's not like a Ribery in 2013 or a Iniesta in 2010. It's not that kind of robbery.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody know, if you watch football, not even just objectively, like if you just watch football consistently last season, Vinicius, there's no better player on earth than Vinicius.
Vini, over the last year.
There's no better player in world football than Vinicius Junior. The way in which it's his team, it's his Real Madrid team. He guided Real Madrid to a Champions League and a league double. A team that was riddled with injuries, and he would often come up trump in the big games for them, him and Bellingham. So it was kind of surprising that, well, not surprising as I said, but it was unfortunate, again, that a player like that misses out on an opportunity to win the Ballon d'Or. But Rodri won the Euros, and he also
Won 4 straight Premier Leagues with Manchester City.
And I think he was named player of the tournament at the Euros as well. So
yes, he did. Or he was.
You know, I believe Rodri should have won the Ballon D'Or in the previous season when City won the treble.
Yeah. So you feel like them just a make up feat?
Honestly, I don't know what they're doing because even though if you look at the Gerd Müller trophy where them introduced so coincidentally for Lewandowski in 2021.
Charity award.
Them take it back this year because there's no Messi. And they take it back after Lewandowski and they introduced it again for Haaland. And they give Messi the Ballon d'Or last year for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And instead of giving they give us so they know how them things are going there. Politics.
Alright, we're gonna call in Chris. Chris is you don't know Chris is a Real Madrid fan. So we're gonna get in Chris on Zoom. Hold on there. Alright guys, so we have Chris on the vlog. Chris say hi.
Go on.
Yeah, Chris they are foreign, you see him look a better life. Chris they are foreign, so we have to call him in. Yo, my boss, hold on no. You know to say they're on new levels, bro. You know this I went like when I watch ESPN FC. And you just see a man there Paris and them calling me for joining the show, my boss.
Independent reporter.
Big correspondent. Big correspondent.
That's a Magana Ballon d'Or ceremony. Why cut it so much? I'm gonna reach.
And that's what we call about my boss. So, yeah, see Brian. So, we reach a Ballon d'Or discussion. Zine, your team, Real Madrid, they knew from before the ceremony that Vini Junior, nor Danny Carvajal, nor Jude Bellingham was going to win the trophy, win the Ballon d'Or. As a result, they decided to boycott the ceremony. None of the Real Madrid contingent were in appearance or was in appearance. Zine, as a Madrid fan, what is your reaction to Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or?
Alright, firstly, I think it would be unfair to say Rodri didn't deserve it because he did have a good season. He did win the Euros, he won the league with Man City. So to say he never deserved it outright, to me, it wouldn't be fair. That's just the reality. But I think there were players that deserved it more.
Players, plural, like who?
Yeah. Because to me, you can't give Rodri over Carvajal because Carvajal played on the same Spain team, was a crucial part of that Spanish team, and also won the Champions League with Real Madrid.
And La Liga.
Exactly. So that is one.
Champions League final man of the match.
Yeah, he was in,
Exactly.
in both finals.
Then you have Bellingham, player of the season for La Liga, and also went to the finals with England.
But he didn't win.
But then you have the situation in 2018 when Luka Modric went to the finals of the World Cup.
Exactly.
He never win. With Champions League.
So a bag of inconsistency then.
Exactly. He beat out Christie for the Ballon d'Or. And then now you have the main player, Vinicius, who, to me, I think the consensus is that Vinicius was the best player in the world last season. There was no player better than Vinicius. So to me, it's just the amount of inconsistencies with choosing the Ballon d'Or. To me, it just loses its credibility because right now you have to say, okay, the national team has a big impact. All right. Why Jorginho come third in 2021 when he win Champions League and win Euros? Why Iniesta Xavi do have a Ballon d'Or? All right. So it's like when your numbers are exceptionally well, that top, your national team output. Maybe that's why Messi win it 2012, 2011, 2010. All right, fine. So 2021 now, Lewandowski had 23 more goals than Messi. Yet still he ran second because Messi won Copa America. So
last year Messi never win nothing. Nothing the man win and get Ballon d'Or.
Can you tell he's a Ronaldo fan?
No, but it's the reality. And then last year when Rodri, I feel like it's like a makeup thing because when Man City win the treble, Rodri.
But alright, so for me, what I would like to add as well, Rodri wasn't even nominated for Premier League Player of the Season this year. The finalists were Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, Alexander Isak, Martin Odegaard, Cole Palmer, Declan Rice, Van Dijk, and Ollie Watkins. Rodri not even did in the conversation for Premier League Player of the Year last year.
Right.
Right? However, a next thing where I feel like kind of unjust is that Lautaro Martinez finished most of 7th. Let me find, how may I have the stats? Which phone may I have the stats? Oh yeah. Lautaro Martinez finished most of, 5th or 7th I think he finished. Lautaro scored 35 goals last season, 8 assists, 1 Serie A, 1 the Italian Super Cup, 1 Copa America. He won the Serie A Golden Boot, Serie A MVP, and the Copa America Golden Boot. And he arguably, I don't remember how far Inter did go in the Champions League, but I think the quarters or semi-final Inter did go.
Last season.
Yeah, last season. No,
Quarters, I think the quarters are around.
I think, yeah, something like that. But, I don't know. So, Brian, what do you think about the Ballon d'Or? As Chris mentioned earlier, it's losing credibility. Do you echo similar sentiments?
Yeah, I mean, the Ballon d'Or has lost credibility from a long time. I mean, Chris mentioned the inconsistencies. For example, it started in 2010. For example, Iniesta. Many believe that Iniesta should have won. We go back to Ribery. But the most blatant ones have to be the Lewandowski, and the fact, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, that year the wicked still not
Yeah.
Lewa for win that, you know.
And they created this bogus award for the top goal scorer in the league. The top foul. Yeah. I know they take it away so conveniently that a certain individual isn't in the nominations.
He's referring to Messi, by the way.
I don't think these awards are voted by people. So it's always going to be skewed in some type of way. So I don't really take them serious, to be honest.
But you know, even though it's voted by people, like, shouldn't there be some type of consistent criteria that?
Oh yes, I also have that screenshotted.
Yeah, but that is never normally followed, because we know it's at the end of the day it's always going to be who has the best PR. Who in my opinion, it seems to be who is more popular amongst footballing individuals. In my opinion. In
the meantime, while I look for the criteria, Chris, don't you think it was a bit unprofessional though for the entire Real Madrid club to say we're not attending this ceremony?
No, because of what I've been hearing and seeing out of some of the media outlets in Spain, stating that there is a possibility that UEFA might have had a hand in the organization of the Ballon D'Or ceremony. You already know the problem with the Super League. Real Madrid and the problems, they're basically enemies right now. UEFA don't like Real Madrid don't like UEFA.
And there's like a racist undertone as well.
Yeah, the man was a Vini no win kind black.
Possibility.
Vini well black too, you know.
I feel like there's more behind the scenes than just Madrid being a sore loser. I think there is something that we probably don't know that Florentino Perez might be more privy to, in terms of information, in terms of behind the scenes happenings as to why. Because we can sit here and say, okay, the official announcement is that Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, but even Nike had a party prepared for Vinicius. You understand? Remember, sure him boots, him golden boots that did all make.
Well, according to ESPN FC, the Ballon d'Or is awarded based on 3 main criteria. Number 1, individual performances, decisive and impressive character. 2, team performances and achievements. 3, class and fair play. I don't really know what they mean.
I mean, if you look at the first 2, individual performances and class and character. You can't get better than Vini.
Than Vini, La Liga and Champions
In terms
League.
of the way, as I say, it's his team, the way in which he leads Madrid in vital games. Especially.
Bellingham won Player of the Year, but I can easily argue that the only reason why Bellingham won Player of the Year was because Vini was injured for 2 months.
Yeah, and the start of Bellingham did have him. They scored in like what 7 matches straight or some ridiculous stuff like that.
When everyone was fit,
It was Vini. It was Vini.
It was Vinicius.
But at the same time, it kind of underlines the fact that Vinicius wasn't necessarily outright the best player in the world. You know, usually I think the Ballon d'Or it's pretty close. As Chris started out and said, it's not a robbery.
You said it was a robbery. So Chris changed your mind.
No, I said it before. It's not
What
necessarily.
you said before? You said it was a robbery.
Yeah, it's a robbery in the sense that Vinicius obviously deserved it, but Rodri is not a bad option or a bad candidate to it because he was
and like a Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, like as a central defensive midfielder, especially in football today, he plays a very important role, and he controls the tempo of both Spain and Manchester City. So he's been integral in both teams, and he had a great season. But you can't look on Vinicius Junior, and you can't say you watch football and look on the Real Madrid team there and say that Vinicius is not the best player in the world.
I mean, it just unfair overall because Rodri is not even top 5 best Spanish midfielders.
What do you mean right now?
No, overall.
What do you mean overall? What do you mean?
I didn't. In the history of the...
In a Spain history,
But what that have to do with him winning the Ballon d'Or now?
Because he's the only one.
No, but that's irrelevant. Him can't fight when him ban. Him never dictate when him ban, Chris. I get what you say, but the point is not. I get what you say, but it's not relevant.
Inconsistency. A man where you see better players than win more than even Rodri win. Don't have.
But you have to take account. Them time the Messi and Ronaldo are score 100 goals a season.
But said Iniesta could have won it in 2010.
Yeah, but
or Snyder.
But nowadays, God bless if a man score 30 goals for each season, so it goes back to a difference in time. You can't fault Rodri saying I play ball now in a 2024 as opposed to 2014.
Well, yeah, ultimately, I just think it's a matter of timing, to be honest. Because even the 2 seasons ago, he should have won the Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. The man, he was clearly the best player, even though Haaland broke the record and he scored all those goals. Without Rodri, City is not the same City.
Well, in more important news, Cole Palmer Ballon d'Or 2026.
Yeah, man.
Moving on. To add salt to the wounds in Madrid, on Saturday, Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, and Rafinha marched into the Bernabeu, dropped 4 on y'all heads,
Disrespectful.
and gave you the calma. And went home.
And danced like Vinicius, by the way.
Who danced like Vinicius?
You see man the Vinicius
Who?
dance. Yamal and
No, we never see that. We never see it.
Them dance.
They want to do the samba.
When Balla square for the one.
Brother.
Them do the samba.
Man, disrespectful, bro.
Oh my God, I didn't see
the man
that.
do the calm and then
We never see that. Yeah. So Chris Nick, how you feel? Cause boy, it's been a rough few days for you, boss. You lose El Clásico 4-love at a yard, and then no Madrid man now in the Ballon d'Or. Barca are on top of things right now. How you feel?
I think it was a Lakers jersey with them on the brink. The Lakers jersey me on the brink was a quick football. Off me away. Barca come on me yard and go out and tell you. My uncle made a watch a match with some family members, and my uncle I say, man, Hansi Flick have Barca backline with a string, I believe. The side look like they're so disciplined and well coached. When you see a corner or a free kick, Naldo, the man them, you know, like when a corner taking it out, it's like you have a second chance to square the ball again. The man them is like them sprint to the top of the 18, outside the 18-yard box, where you don't have a second opportunity. Do not even, like Barca played really well. I forgive them that. like a very well coached team. But then we start from the one in the white now.
Mbappe.
You see that one there? But not even want to call him name.
Mbappe. Me call him name for him. Name Mbappe. Kylian to be specific. Kylian Mbappe.
The one who come from PSG.
Kylian Mbappe.
Nine.
In 99.
Him know the rule.
8 offside.
Him know say when the man pass the ball hit at the end, the last defender offside. Him don't know.
You don't look so.
A team will teach him.
He might play like him have Giroud speed. Like he need an advantage.
He might play like Nicholas Jackson.
Yo, easy. Don't my ball.
Play better than
Exactly. Tell him again, Chris. Tell him again.
Man, Naldo, I'm doing the man offside. A chip keeper, a fine side netting, but when him onside, I kick it by the keeper.
Was this his worst performance of the season?
Yeah, easily.
By far.
By far, like to me, first of all, if you have a bad performance if you had a performance of this caliber against Bayern, which is like a 3 out of 10, the fact that you're playing against Barcelona and you do that 3 out of 10 performance, it make it a 1 out of 10 because of
the competition.
Exactly, because of who you're playing against. This is El Clásico. This was supposedly one of the most exciting El Clásicos in a very long while because Barcelona look like they're back.
Yeah. But I feel like Mans are taking it too far still. Like, I mean, let's not forget who Mbappe is. You know, he had one atrocious game, but Mbappe is him and improved that enough time.
World Cup final, last World Cup final.
You get me?
No, but you know, say, me I watch him, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, him for watch, you know, compared to...
him?
Yeah, I think he's proven that, to be honest, multiple times, especially on the big stage.
Because me I look on it now, me I say PSG, when you really go check the stats, you know, him miss one heap of chance, but nobody just never did that.
Yeah.
We now watch that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when you look on him in the France team, France is a team where they don't really play pretty football, much possession football. It's mostly a counter-attacking team, a heavily counter-attacking team where you can use him speed.
Mm.
And now when you come in a Real Madrid team, that them have them matches when they play counter-attacking. But yeah, but the majority of Real Madrid matches, they have the ball and they're looking to create opportunities. And I'm seeing that the fact that Real Madrid have 2 players of equal profile, which is Mbappe and Vinicius.
Yeah.
Him not look like Mbappe when me did I see.
I don't think it's going to work out still. I don't think the Mbappe-Vinicius partnership is going to work out. I especially know that Vinicius hasn't won the Ballon d'Or. Both of them want to win it. And both of them have an ego where I feel eventually it's going to crash.
I'm about him.
Yeah, man. The same thing in reach name, man. Yeah, man.
Well, tough by your side, my boss. Man, by the way, there's some conversation online that Ancelotti should take blame and Ancelotti should be sacked. What do you say, Chris?
Ancelotti being sacked, no, that's too far.
It's just a result, right?
Should he take some of the blame? Of course, because I mean, first of all, the defense looked a mess. Lewandowski should have scored 4 goals, and in each one of the opposite them, and him there by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, him have to take the responsibility, even though the players are the ones who play the game. But me that like love to see more organization, and that would have come from the coaching staff. Secondly, playing against a side with such a high backline that applies this tactic, trying to play the outside trap. Did that things imagine that employ more dummy runs in terms of one player run, then you have a run from deep to beat the outside trap.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You never seen none of that. It was like the players had in their minds, yo, we're fast, them are gonna give a whole heap of space because them line high. It seemed more like they go show the talent instead of make a plan to beat them.
Mm.
So I would say he has to take some of the blame for that.
Yeah. Well, my boss, we're gonna wrap here right here, so big up yourself. Thank you for passing through on the podcast. We miss you. We do look forward to your return. But me not like my brother, you want a trim though.
But expensive up there.
About $100 for your trim.
Call it that.
But you're good though.
I'm on everything good, bro.
Alright, my boss. Big up yourself. We'll catch up, Zane. Thanks for passing through.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
Alright. Well, you heard from Chris himself, you know, Madrid fan. But yeah, that's how we're gonna close out the podcast for this week, my boss. Congratulations are in order to Rodri. I'm not lie, Balla when I rate. Like, this guy is a consummate professional. He's always available.
He's a good guy as well.
Minimum 7 out of... It reminds me of Kante, like a minimum 7 out of 10 week in, week out. So, I don't like, as I say, I don't like a Bruno.
Yeah.
You see me I say? So, big up yourself, Rodri. Congratulations once again. Congratulations to Barca for, you know, showing some pedigree. And what I really like, what I really rate about Barca do, you know, La Masia, you know, bro. The man them are just a replacement from within, you know, bro. And I like Chelsea, we have to buy for have some identity. Bro, if you check out Barca squad now, majority of them, and furthermore, I be a youth.
7 out of the starting 11 players.
La Masia players. So, Barca, big up on yourself. Hansi Flick, big up yourself. I rate you from a long time from what this year do with Bayern. Trust me, I rate you as a manager. Big up Barca. Big up Chelsea. Big up Cole Palmer. Big up Enzo Maresca. Big up Nicholas Jackson. No, I want to big up them expire for the rest of the week. But yeah, one more. Big up Brian.
Them don't know where that comes from.
Rafi.
No.
Big up Rafi as well. Big up Rafi and I ate that. Yeah. Oh, like, one more big up. Big up you guys. If you made it to the end of the episode, what them for type in the comments if you make it to the end of the episode, so we can know who make it to the end. What them for type in?
Type in Nico Jackson. Just type in Nico.
Alright, type in Nico.
Yeah, just type in Nico.
Big up on yourself. Oh, by the way, we're going to introduce a Q&A session in the next episode. So whatever question you guys want to ask us, ask me, ask Brian, ask Chris, ask Chris or ask Faba, leave it down in the comments or link up on social media. I don't know. Big Balla Sports on IG. I'm going to make the TikTok for true. TikTok and Big Balla Sports on Twitter. I could know what you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be nothing about football. Anything you want to ask you can ask you. As long as it's not inappropriate, obviously. If you made it to the end of the video, big up on yourself once more. Comment Nico Jackson down in the comments so we know if we reach to the end. Don't forget to tell a friend, tell a next friend. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being patient with us. Thank you for your continued support. We truly appreciate it as we work together to propel the platform to new heights and start attracting new viewers, sponsorship, etc. We are grow and we can't do it without you guys.
There we go.
Big up on yourself and thanks for viewing. Brian,
bless up.
Big up yourself, my boss. You have any closing remarks?
No, it's just good to be here, you know, and next week again, if possible.
That is it. We're out.